thanks for coming to vibe with me. This is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not all of these messages can fit for every Aquarius out there, as this is a general reading. So don't force any messages to fit. Also, please remember, I am reading energy. Energy is fluid, so it may or may not resonate more in a vice versa fashion. So take that how it resonates for your individual situations. And last but not least, Aquarius, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not yet done so, I'd be so grateful for that support. If you would join my community, help me build the community I'm trying to build here on YouTube by supporting me and subscribing to the channel. I'd be so grateful for the support. With that being said, let's jump into your messages from your person, partner, love interest, love reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. Aquarius. I'm instantly feeling this light-hearted energy, like freedom. I just feel this very free, light-hearted energy. Like a bird let out of a cage, kind of free. Like I can walk around naked in my house, kind of free. Okay, not sure where these, just a little intuitive ping there. Not sure where it came from. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. You know, very, and from the tarot, very fool type energy. Okay, let's go. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please. Like, I just wanted to say, you know, let's go, like that commercial where it's, yeah. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. Like a lot to say, a lot to do, a lot to get done. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. I'm feeling good, getting things done, feeling ambitious, feeling romantic, feeling fun, lighthearted, spicy, romantic. Okay, Aquarius, let's read your oracles that came out for you. My and or your children need to come first. Trust that they are part of our plan. Alternatively, our inner children need to come first. I am walking home to you. I am not sure where I am on the path, but I am walking it. I'd long ago shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to be myself. I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. We project our patterns onto each other, and this makes it difficult to see what is real and what is fear-based thinking. I'm feeling like it's, I'm feeling this, you've been disconnected or on separate paths, or doing your own thing for so long. It's how do we find each other again? How do we start over? It's like you need to start dating again. Start at step 1. Angels, ancestors, you got lost in life for a while, and now it's time to get back to one another. But I feel like there's a difficulty getting there. Almost an uncomfortableness, like you guys have grown so much separately as individuals or grown apart so far. It's like, now how do we get back on track? How do we get back together? It's almost like this, just this fresh start, this new beginning, this starting over. Let's date. Even though, let's say you've been married for 10, 20 years. Things were getting old, stagnant, and monotonous, routine, and now it's like switching things up, trying something new, finding the romance again, reconnecting, rediscovering one another. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. Maybe you recently become empty nesters. And it's like, wow, now we have all this time together. We're alone together. What do we do with one another? Sorry, I'm putting them in the order that they came out. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. I feel like you're supporting one another, leaning on one another. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been supporting one another or your children for such a long period of time. It just became so routine, so day-to-day, so, I even want to say boring, but there's just a lot of stagnation. And I feel like now it's this getting to know each other again, reigniting that flame. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. So starting over, reconciling, reigniting. If there was a missed opportunity previously, it's having that second chance. For the majority, I feel like this is a current partner. You're just having a fresh start with them. Aquarius, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. Interesting. I knew exactly what I was doing. You and I were too young. So if this is a missed opportunity coming back around again because you guys were too young, because someone was already in a situationship, because it was just not divine timing. You guys could have gotten together when you were very young, and there's just been a lot of growth, personal development, life over the years. Now, maybe raising kids, living life, all the jobs, the businesses, the houses, the moving, whatever it is that's been in life for you. I feel like I had mentioned becoming an empty nester. Maybe this is, starting over again, reconnecting, strengthening that bond, that foundation between the two of you, starting to date again with your current partner, to get to know them on a deeper level, to rebuild that romance, bring back the romance, the physical intimacy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please. Maybe marriage counseling, couples counseling, or therapy, just to kind of get, to facilitate more so communication to help give you guys ideas on how to get back on track and move forward rather than stay stuck and stagnant or in the past, right? Just to help revamp the relationship and get it ticking again. Also possibly clear up some old, wounds, something that was unhealed from the past that someone was holding on to. You guys couldn't quite move past it because it was unresolved. Angels, and so just, having a mediator, a therapist, a counselor, someone there to facilitate conversation, open-hearted conversation, deeper connection, to kind of be the middle ground to allow both of you to listen as well as speak. I feel like it will only strengthen the relationship, bring you two closer together. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. Wow. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Holding on but working hard. Protecting what you're working for, what you're working towards. The Hangman. Hierophant. I feel like you're protecting and working hard to find security, stability. The Hangman is gaining a different point of view, being open-minded to different perspectives, going to counseling, going to therapy, listening to your partner, not projecting patterns, beliefs, not having this fear-based thinking. It's allowing for other points of view. The Hierophant is all about tradition, marriage, religion, organization, education, commitment. I'm getting this, and I'm just feeling strongly that you've worked hard for what you have, whether that's your home, your material possessions, your finances, your financial stability. You haven't had things handed to you, right? You like I just said, you work hard for what you have, for what you achieve and how far you've come. And I feel like you don't want to do things wrong. You want to do things by your standards and morals and values, and you're I feel this very traditional energy of wanting to possibly maybe in the past traditional values, especially for an Aquarius, right? Don't necessarily matter. You don't have to you don't have to graduate college and go off, graduate high school, go off to college, then have a long-term relationship, get married, have the dog, buy the white pig. It's like you haven't felt like you've needed to obey by societal norms. You haven't conformed to, maybe you're not the type to work in a corporation or some big organization. You're more blue collar. I just feel this more light-hearted, like I mentioned at the beginning, very airy energy. Just not wanting to conform, doing things your own way, maybe a little bit rebellious, sort of lifestyle decision-making up until this point, where I feel like now you're possibly wanting something a bit more traditional, conventional. It's not that you care what society thinks or what other people think. You just are changing, I feel like, and growing and maturing as an individual and becoming more enlightened and understanding what works for you and doesn't work for you, what you feel like would align with you moving forward into the future of who you are now and who you're becoming. And long-term committed relationship, marriage, these sorts of things I feel like are more aligned with you now, are more important to your morals and values, whereas before maybe you didn't care about having children or going to college, or I feel this strong sense of understanding who you are, who you've become, how hard you've worked to get there, but also it's like you're holding on to your who you are, your morals, values, and integrity, but you're also being enlightened to and allowing enlightenment to come by being more open-minded. You are a fixed sign, Aquarius, so you're very fixed in your ways. It's my way or the highway. Not very flexible in your thoughts, opinions, beliefs, behaviors, things like that. And I feel like as you're getting older, you're understanding flexibility and flow and the ebb and flow, right? The giving and receiving, that push and pull is when you get equality, right? I give a little, you give a little. I support you, you support me. And I feel like you are working very hard at forming your own beliefs, whether it's spiritual or religious, but by living by your standards. And I feel like they're high standards. You support and help your family. You're there for your partner. Maybe marriage isn't something that meant much to you, or was important to you, or wasn't something that you were going to partake in life, but you could be having a different perspective on that now. Or you're just extremely comfortable in knowing that if that wasn't something that you needed, but you and your partner could align and stay together forever without having that marriage certificate. It's the Hierophant is just feeling this very, you're about commitment and structure and security, but you have your own way of doing it, whether you want to get legally married or just have a life partner, whether you want a traditional job at a large company or organization, or you go to college or you don't, or you work as a garbage man, whatever it is. I feel like you just know that you work hard for what you have, that you have formed, you've taken a little bit from what you've learned, right, from your childhood, from your generations, and you're holding on to what is important to you and what aligns with you, but you're also forming new values, new morals, releasing things that don't serve you, coming into an alignment. I feel like you're also realizing that although you've done things differently, I keep going back to that marriage, not marriage, right? But being with a long-term commitment, maybe generationally throughout your family, let's say, most or all marriages you've seen have ended in divorce. Maybe that was part of the reason you've decided that marriage wasn't for you. So you just wanted a long-term committed partner, a life partner. Maybe as an adult, you're really beginning to see that that was the best choice for you. Maybe you're breaking generational patterns, or patterns that were projected on you that you needed to do this, you needed to do that. You're not successful unless you do this, or you're not as successful until you do this, but you're realizing and getting the clarity that those are just projected things of other people's thoughts and beliefs, that the life that you have created has been based on your personal beliefs, morals, and values, which you can shift and change and realign as you grow, right? But they don't have to match what other people's are. It's what works for you. And this has worked for you. You're seeing and you're shutting down those opinions of others and saying, wait, look, you always said this wasn't going to work for me, but look at me now. It's lasted. It's worked. I've figured out what works for me and your partner. I feel like you've built a strong foundation in your own way that maybe wasn't conforming to society or your family's way, and a lot was projected on you, but now you're just walking happily with your partner, kind of smiling, laughing lightheartedly, lovingly, saying, look at us now. Look how far we've come. Look what we've done. Look what we've built. Look what we've created. Maybe you've just, like I said, become empty nesters, and now you can look back and like, look, we just raised children. We have a home. We have this. We did it. We supported one another. We didn't conform to other people's opinions or views or judgments. It was difficult. It didn't make sense to others, maybe not even to us at times. I feel like you're really getting back to your partner, connecting with them, reconnecting with them, reigniting that romance between the two of you. Looking at each other and realizing, damn, look what we've done. Look how far we've come. Look how strong our foundation is. And excited for the new adventure, the next part of life, the next journey, what's ahead, and how much you can enjoy it together. It's like you've gotten through the hard time and you made it. It was difficult. And now you just get to start over, have a fresh start. It's time for the fun and the excitement and the adventure now. Aquarius, let me know if this resonated, how this resonated, what side you resonated with. I'm going to leave it right there. That was a beautiful reading. I love the energy. I can't wait to read your comments to see how this resonated for you, how you see yourself in this reading. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of the community, and I would be so grateful for the support if you did subscribe to the channel, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to read for you next week.